Hey guys, welcome to the KBVC and hopefully what is a series of unboxing videos. I'm going to try my hand at unboxing videos. Hopefully this will be fit in. I got a couple planned next couple of months, so hopefully this is one of them. Yeah, isn't that exciting? So if you like this one, there'll be a couple more. We'll try see if people like them. They're popular things, so I thought I would go ahead and do one with this. I was really very excited. I got it in the post today. I have seen other people do unboxing videos on this. I mean, I know everybody and their dog is doing one. Macy. Like I said, everyone and their dog is doing one. But I just go ahead and do it anyway because I'm super excited about this one. So I'm a big fan of the In the Search of Darkness movies. Also in the Search of the Last Action Hero, I didn't think was too bad. I had some thoughts on that. I think I recorded a video about it. I haven't edited and posted it yet. At this point, what? I did that last week? Who knows with me and how I put stuff online. It's fun. So I was really excited. Of course, I wasn't a big horror fan to begin with. I was a big science fiction fan to begin with. So when they were going to be doing the In the Search of Tomorrow epic sci-fi documentary, if you don't know what these are, they're basically 4-hour documentaries. Right. 260 minutes. This is part 1 and 270 minutes, part 2. It's because they added an extra jump scare at the end. Part 2. And they just go over the horror movies of the 80s, and they're doing this guy here of the sci-fi. So I'm really excited. I'm a big sci-fi fan. Grew up watching Star Wars ever since then. Loved sci-fi. Star Wars, Star Trek. Stargate, Star-Lord, Krull. Anyway, I couldn't find my box cutter, so I'm going to use my painter tool here. Hopefully, I will not cut it open. So this is what the In the Search, for anybody who doesn't know. In the Search movies is this kind of Kickstarter. Indigo, I think, is what the actual thing is. I'm just gonna. I was highly impressed with the In the Search of Darkness ones. Looking forward to number 3 coming out, I think, at the end of this year. And I'm excited for this one. I haven't watched it yet. I did get a digital code, but this is a physical media channel. So I said, I'm waiting for the physical media. And guess what's in this box? This is one long Blu-ray case, right? It's got a little bit more. Basically, there's a tier level. You pay so much money and you get extra stuff. Name in the credits. So look for the KBVC and one of the long lists at the end there where only the people who paid to get in it are probably reading. And it might also be popping up in this guy also. Yeah, I know I need to get a new camera, one that focuses on. All right. So we're opening up. Well, if you don't want to, don't look. Some lovely, always lovely. Start off with. Okay, I'm gonna grab the. Okay. In the Search for Tomorrow. Maybe I'll put that so you can actually read it. Search for Tomorrow, the definitive 80s sci-fi documentary. So I wonder if they're going to plan on making another one, a part 2. The even more definitive sci-fi documentary. I hope. I've got my fingers crossed. Apparently I can't get enough of sitting and watching people talk about movies, especially movies that they were in or movies that they love. Hopefully you feel the same. subscribe, blah, blah, blah. All right, what do we got? I'm going to put this box down. Here, come on, light source. So there is the first poster, which I'm not doing very good job. And if you can name all those spaceships on that, I congratulate you. I salute you. Let me see. Back to the Future, Explorers, Last Starfighter. Oh, that got me stumped right there. Aliens, Battlestar Galactica, Millennium Falcon. Oh, shoot, that's really familiar. Was that Flash Gordon, maybe? Spaceballs, E.T. right there. Is that the E.T. ship? But, so you got a double bill in there. Way to go, dude. Okay, so E.T., Space Camp, Starship Enterprise, Star Trek. Oh, I don't know that one. It's not popping to mind. Right there, DeLorean. I'm thinking that one's Flash Gordon? I'm not sure. Spaceballs. Oh, man. I should know what the name of that is. It's going to be like the Millennium Falcon, but something else different. Is that Starman? I think that's Starman. Aliens. This, not 100% sure on that. That kind of looks like batteries not included to me, but I don't know. Like I said, there's the Back to the Future DeLorean, the Explorer's spaceship, and the Last Starfighter, which I think is also. Am I right or am I wrong? It's been about 15, 20 years since I've seen The Last Starfighter, but I feel like that is the trailer home there. And of course, Random Boy and his bike. I'm going to say that's Random Boy and his bike for the poster, specifically made for the poster. I could be wrong. I could absolutely 100% wrong. Like I said, Creator VC is the guys who do this. Great job, guys. Love it always. Like I said, I haven't watched this yet, though. If I don't love it, I will be shocked and surprised. Oh, this is the postcard that I got with In the Search of Darkness 2. Came with this one, got me all excited about it. And In the Search of Tomorrow, which, you know, nice, typical astronaut uniform. Could be. I can't movie specific that. And so we got the good guys versus the bad guys. We got Arnold. I'm right here. Come and get me. Facing off against Predator. We got RoboCop facing off against that 70s dad. Can you fly, Bobby? That 70s show dad. Kirk versus Khan. Blade Runner. Decker versus. Oh no, that was just 2 years ago that I watched that movie. You know, the funny thing is I'm trying to remember these people's names and I forgot, and I just totally forgot who Rutger Hauer was in Blade Runner, feeling really bad about myself. But of course, I'm holding the poster like this, so I can just IMDb it and later and get it right. Roy Batty. Oh, I can't see who it was. Flash Gordon versus Ming the Merciless. And is that Mad Max? No, I think that's supposed to be Kyle Reese. I guess I kind of see it. Michael Biehn? Because, you know, he's facing off against the Terminator. There's Ming, and then there's a Xenomorph alien versus Ripley, and then Last Starfighter versus the bad guy from Last Starfighter? No, the bad guy from Tron. Oh, there's Tron. Yeah, okay. So you can see. So we've got Star Trek, RoboCop, Predator, Blade Runner, Terminator, Aliens, Last Starfighter, Flash Gordon, Tron. And I was going to say maybe this is a spacesuit from Alien, but that would have been 70s, so I don't know why they would be having that in an 80s sci-fi documentary. Probably because they talk about Alien in it. Anyway, that's really nice. That is really another excellent job. Very happy to have that in my collection. We got a pen. In Search of Tomorrow pen, green suit. I'm assuming, I'm just going to make an assumption here. It could be wrong. You can answer this in the credits, which are located down below, and that anybody can put their credit on. Comments down below. That the color of the astronaut indicates the tier level that you are on, so that'll show you how much money I spent on there. Okay, and then we've got some stickers, which have the two posters that we've shown already, and that nice wrong way. Another very nice In the Search of Tomorrow poster, which is even cooler just because it has Snake Plissken in it. Plissken? Did I say Bliskin? Plissken. I guess I need to watch the Escape movies. Snake Plissken. So yeah, that's great art job, guys. You got the little pins. Pins. They got little round stickers for your Facebook page. You know what I meant, the little... I'm hip with technology and trends, don't you worry. I know what those are called. It's pretty nice. So yeah, so what do we got on here? So we got Escape from New York, Snake, and the one crazy guy. I don't remember what his name is. That guy. The T100 and T100, T800, T900. Holy cow! The Terminator, Predator. I need to watch this documentary so I can refresh my mind on all these awesome sci-fi shows. Yeah, you get the New York behind the alien queen there. You get the New York skyline from Escape from New York. So you got a lot of good stuff. The sloth-looking guy, I think, is RoboCop. The melting guy in RoboCop. Is that I don't know what that is over RoboCop's shoulder. If that is Star Wars or what. Poor Bishop, torn up down in the middle. Lance Henriksen. Got Ed Harris there from Abyss, doing the 1989 sci-fi underwater menaces genre, representing, of course, these guys from RoboCop scanners. The Terminator. You're over here. What are you doing over here? You should be over here. You confuse people with this guy. We should have Running Man in there too. Where is he? Scanners. That guy. I am not placing. Aliens ship. Ripley. The Empire. All of your friends will die. The Emperor. That is nice. That is just a fun. Yeah, then there's the Enterprise, and there is the... Should have worn my glasses today. Because I can't tell what that car is right there, but it's either... I mean, it doesn't look like the DeLorean. It could be... I almost want to say, it's not Ecto-1, so I don't know. It's not that hard to stump the KBVC, I tell you what. It's not that hard. And then, of course, you get the postcard. If you haven't already enlisted or got your copy for In the Search of Darkness Part 3, the final journey into 80s horror, the epic conclusion into the In the Search of Darkness trilogy. Would have been funny if they called it the final chapter. But we'll shine a spotlight on the straight-to-video horror classics that define the era and will be available to order in October. Follow us on social media to find out more. 80s Horror Doc. If you love 80s horror and you haven't heard of these, I would definitely look them up. I think you can watch them on Shudder. The channel's on Amazon Prime. And they really are worth getting them, in my opinion. And then Aliens Expanded. I guess they had so much stuff on Aliens that they just decided to make a new documentary. The ultimate companion to the Aliens movie. Coming soon, a groundbreaking documentary that celebrates and explores James Cameron's Aliens in an entirely new way. The Ultimate Companion will feature exclusive interviews, a scene-by-scene breakdown, new insights, and much more. Get involved and listen to the journey at www.aliensexpanded.com. I haven't got on that one yet, but I sure as heck plan to. We'll be doing an unboxing video on that one. If this one gets likes, we'll do an unboxing video on this one too. And then, of course, the physical media itself. In Blu-ray, In Search of Tomorrow is a 5-hour love letter. Now, I know what you're saying. You're like, oh, man, I don't have 5 hours to spend watching this documentary. They do a good job breaking it up if it follows the same format as the Darkness series. They split it up by year, and you're able to jump year to year. So it's easy to watch, dip in and out of it whenever you got the time to watch it. Because I know I usually watch these things at midnight, so I'm not staying up till 5 a.m. to watch them. It's usually when everybody else is done and I have able to watch what I want to watch, which isn't 100% true. I'm just 59.7. In Search of Tomorrow, 5-hour love letter to the 80s sci-fi cinema, a nostalgic exploration of the impact and relevance of these beloved film classics, guided by the iconic artists who made them and by those who were inspired by their futuristic visions. This super doc takes viewers on a year-by-year deep dive into the awe-inspiring film worlds of 80s sci-fi, with larger context chapter discussion topics placed between each year, from 1980 to 1989. So like they would do like, hey, this came out in 1980, this came out in 1981, and then they do movies that took place in space. I was trying to think of dystopian, and I couldn't think of dystopian for some reason. So, that's what it means when it says that. Breaking down the most popular and eccentric sci-fi titles of the 80s, theatrical and video store releases. In Search of Tomorrow examines compelling insider tales of the creative process, the resonating themes of these imaginative stories, the technology behind the fiction and their futuristic forecasts, the bold marketing of these films, and the political and Cold War climate that impacted our entertainment. In Search of Tomorrow features stunning insights and entertaining anecdotes from more than 70 exclusive interviews comprised of legendary actors, directors, producers, writers, visual and special effects masters, composers, production craftspersons, film critics, and authors, alongside notable experts including a futurist, a cynical psychologist, and an astrophysicist. A rousing celebration of 80s genre filmmaking at its zenith, In Search of Tomorrow taps into that childlike wonder that we all felt watching these movies while deconstructing and reconstructualizing their impact for today's audiences. Special features, a discussion with the creators of In the Search of Tomorrow. I feel like that's the... maybe there wasn't a lot of special features in those either. Okay, that's some good shrink wrap there, guys. Good job. Better than some of these so-called professional shrink wrappers. Oh, nice. So yeah, you get both sides. You get both. If you like that one better than this one, then there you go. This is going to fit better next to this guy. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There it is. There's the disc. And a nice little booklet. Earth girls are easy because I'm a blonde B-L-I-N-D. Don't you wish you were me? I don't know. Should I go through the checklist? The films they talk about this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 84 was a good year for sci-fi. Yeah, that's the only one with 8. 84 was apparently... Okay, sorry. So you got the contents page. Where we're going, we don't need roads. Letter to the fan, to our fans. That is me. Picture some of the... I don't want to cover Chekhov there. Of the people interviewed. Joe Dante's back. That's good. Billy D. Is that Will Wheaton? What's her name from The Last Starfighter? Roger Corman? Possibly. Flash Gordon. Ivan Reitman. Aww. Oh, I forgot his name. But looking forward to it. No matter where you go, there you are. Director, looking forward to it, looking forward to it. Message from the team, and a big special thanks. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you want to know what movies they're going to talk about in this? I don't think it's a secret. I mean, it's possible, though. They're like, don't say, because then people will find out that their favorite movie isn't in there. Oh, they didn't talk about this. I'm not getting that. Don't be like that. There's got to be some of these movies in here that you like. And I'm going to go through the list. I'm going to say what I've seen and what is in the collection. Saturn III, never seen it. Empire Strikes Back, I've seen and is in the collection. Galaxenia, I don't remember anything about that. So that's a new. The Final Countdown, I don't think I've ever seen. I could be, if I'm getting it mixed up with something, the cover of it could be also like the Philadelphia Experiment. Is that right? I don't know. Where the ship disappears. I feel like it's one of those ship disappearing movies. I could be wrong. I'm going to watch the documentary and find out all about it. Baby. The documentary. Flash Gordon, I've seen. I haven't got that in the collection yet. Got my eyes on that Arrow video. The Blu-ray looks pretty good. 1981, The Incredible Shrinking Woman, which I have seen, but don't have. Would be interesting to see that out. Outland, I never saw. Never saw that one for some reason. Which you'd think, if I'm remembering it correctly. If I'm wrong, we'll put it right here. It was Sean Connery sitting on the cover with a gun. You'd think I would have got that. Superman 2. Of course I have that. I've seen it and have it in the collection. Escape from New York. I've seen it, have the collection. Heavy Metal, I've seen it. I do not have that in the collection yet. Nope. 1982, The Road Warrior. Or Mad Max 2, depending on where you're at, where you're from. Which I don't have in the collection unless I still have the VHS somewhere, which is possible, but probably not, because that would have been something I would have sold when I sold all my VHS tapes. Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, I have seen and I have on Blu-ray. E.T. the Extraterrestrial I have seen. I have on DVD and Blu-ray. Blade Runner I know I've got that on VHS still. I don't know if I have it on DVD, but I got it on Blu-ray. I got the Mega Blu-ray that came out not too long ago that has all of the versions on it, which is nice, which was pretty much why I held on to the VHS, was so I would have the theatrical cut of it. Mega Force, not bringing any minds. Tron, I've seen and I own. Space Hunter, Adventures in the Forbidden Zone, I have seen, I do not own. I think I like that movie. It's one of those that I throw those in with like Ice Pirates and Cherry 2000, 3000, whatever it is. Correct me in the comments down below. That's fine. That's cool. That's what you're there for, man. So those kind of were shown at the same time back when HBO or Cinemax or Showtime were free to watch. And it's true. They were like regular. If you had a satellite dish, you could watch them and not pay extra. And it was during those golden years of when we had a satellite dish and they were free because we sure as heck didn't pay for them. Once they became paid for, we didn't steal anything. Just want to make that a point. War Games I have seen probably not since the 80s, possibly early 90s. I don't own Superman 3. Of course, I got the Superman collection, the box set that came out, or the silver canned box set that came out around Superman Returns. I got that one. Strange Invaders I've seen, I do not own. We'll see what they say about it in the documentary. It might persuade me. Star Trek 3, The Search for Spock. Of course, I own all the Star Trek movies. Seen them, own them. Ghostbusters, seen it, own it. Just on DVD, though, I think. DVD and VHS. Still got my It's the first VHS I ever got was Ghostbusters. Last Starfighter, seen in the collection. The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension, seen, didn't get in the collection because I didn't get it before it became limited, before they stopped printing them at Shout Factory. And now they're super expensive, so I'm just going to have to cross my fingers and wait until they do a 4K release of it. The Terminator. I'll be back. The James Cameron classic. Own, seen, own. 2010, the year we make contact. Seen, don't own. Dune, seen, own. Runaway, seen, and I got a soft spot in my heart for Runaway. I think I watched it on like CBS used to show it back in the day. The public access channels, those channels that are free over the air, like CBS, ABC, NBC. I believe CBS would show Runaway. They would show movies at least once a year. The same movie, like they would show it. Like you get the Wizard of Oz every November, Thanksgiving time. 1985, Back to the Future, of course, seen, own. Cocoon, I've seen. I don't know if I'm really interested in getting it, although it's got a lot of great actors in it, and it's directed by Ron Howard, and I usually love him. He makes good movies, or movies that I enjoy anyway. So Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, seen. I don't have that. Explorers, I just got that at Christmas. Weird Science, I just got that at Christmas. Seen both of them, own both of them. Short Circuit, seen. I haven't watched. Man, I'm really worried that doesn't age well. Aliens, seen, own. Flight of the Navigator, seen. I didn't own it. It's kind of, I don't know. I didn't quite dig it back in 86. So I was it was, even though, it says there that it was kind of like Explorers or Flight of the Navigators. You had to be in one camp or the other, And I was Team Explorers because it was a little more less Disney. Howard the Duck. I was obsessed with Howard the Duck in 1986, and which is amazing because I got it on Blu-ray several years ago and watched it. It was in the $5 dump bin at Walmart. Of course, I'm gonna get it. Insane, and I'm surprised that I watched it when I was just 11 years old, and I wouldn't let my 11-year-old watch it. because kids who grew up in the 80s turned into prudes. I said it. Star Trek 4, The Voyage Home, the best Star Trek movie ever. I said it. Con! Okay, maybe I'm wrong. The funniest Star Trek movie ever. Probably can argue about it. 1987 Predator. Spaceballs. Both seen, both owned. I got a story about that. Begged my dad to go see Spaceballs because we were obsessed with Star Wars and it was a parody of Star Wars and we wanted to watch it. And he's like, fine. And we go up to what was the Village Twin in Scottsbluff, Nebraska. And Spaceballs was playing. We went, and it was PG-13 or whatever. So we could go watch that. But my dad was like, I'm going to go watch Predator instead. And then became obsessed with Predator. So we watched that. I had my teeth pulled to get braces on. Flash forward 6 months to a year. I get my teeth pulled to have braces on, and we rented Predator as the special treat. And it was good stuff. Loved it ever since. Inner Space, I have saw in the 80s. I don't think I've seen it since the early 90s, but that was another one. Kind of went a little crazy on the 80s movies. I'm getting influenced left and right here with left and right with these 80s movies. So that was also a Christmas movie that I'm looking forward to watching because I love Martin Short, Dennis Quaid, Meg Ryan. And Joe Dante, I've decided, is one of my favorite directors. I'm not saying everything he makes is great, but I'm just like The Burbs, Gremlins, Inner Space. There are several other that I'm thinking of, I can't think of, that I know he made, that I can't think of. RoboCop, I'll buy that for $1. Big year for sci-fi movies, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, own, seen, own, Running Man, seen, own. We're going to take a pause here because I got to call the missus. Yeah, family's important. More important than movies, so they tell me. I love the missus. Don't. Yeah, family is important. That's just a joke. The Running Man. Yeah, I got that one. So 1988. Earth Girls Are Easy, which is fun that they put it on there. I've seen it. I don't own it. So it would be interesting to watch again. Akira, watched, owned. Mac and Me, I don't think I ever saw Mac and Me. Sorry to any Mac and Me lovers out there. Got to be a bunch of fans for Mac and Me because you always hear about Mac and Me. But it's possible I watched part of it back in 1988, 89. I feel like I saw the beginning of it, but it's not getting weird shadow on my forehead because I'm talking about Mac and Me. Alien Nation. I don't remember. I think I saw the movie. I could be wrong. But they made a TV show. And I did watch some of the episodes of the TV show. So I may have watched the movie. I don't know. Why do I feel like my hat is crooked? It's really bugging me. I should just take it off, right? You don't need me to have a shadowy... What I think about this movie here. Call me Snake. Cherry 2000, I have seen. I do not own. I remember really liking Cherry 2000. Like I said, like the Ice Pirates, I believe Space Hunter, and Cherry 2000 were all in that same genre for me. And other people were like, oh, that movie's lame. And I'm like, no, it's great. It's brilliant. Maybe not brilliant. It's like, I love that movie. That movie's awesome. It's got Marissa Tomei, no. Meg Ryan, no. Melanie Griffith in it. And it's kind of like one of those things where if I watched it now, would I think it's so good or not? 1989. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Seen it, own it, love it. All three of them. Bogus Journey, not so much. I'm sorry. Miracle Mile is a movie I haven't seen probably since the early 90s. That would have been a VHS rental for me. And I remember really liking it, but I just haven't bothered to see it again. So it's nice it got in here. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Seen. I do not own it. It's possible I have it on VHS still someplace. I really need to dig up my VHS and see what's on there. The Abyss. I guess if you're going to pick one of the 4 underwater menace movies to come out in 1989, The Abyss is probably the best one. I mean, it's the James Cameron one. So I enjoy them all for their own sake. But the James Cameron one is probably the best. And then Back to the Future Part 2. Probably the most sci-fi of any of the Back to the Futures, because they go to the what is now the past but was the future back then. They go to the future of 2019. I don't remember what it is. Put it right there, researcher. Oh, of course you know it, Macy. Sure. Anyway, that is my excessively long unboxing video. It's possible I might do a review on this one. It's probable. Possible? No. Probable? Yes. I'm kidding. It is very possible. I love these guys. Great job. I'm looking forward to it so much. I might just go watch it and tack it at the end of this video or post it. And for me, recording a video and posting it can be anywhere from 2 weeks to 2 years. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me in this journey of unboxing fun. Box is empty. That is everything I could possibly want and more. I don't remember what the higher tiers, what else that got you. I think it got you a t-shirt. Could be. I don't know. Go on. They're doing, if you love aliens, go check this out. If you love horror movies, go check out the Search of Darkness 3. I don't know where they are with their crowdfund. Holy crap. Holy cow. Yeah. Some people consider crap to be a bad word. This is kind of quality entertainment we give you here at the KBVC. Here's the third poster. Here it is. In all its glory, the Predator, Snake Plissken. Every time I try and think of the Terminator, I don't know why you guys watch me. Every time I try and think of what that Terminator exoskeleton, which model number that is, I cannot. T1000 pops up every time, and I'm like, it's T800, T900. I don't remember, but yeah. Well, that answers that question. This was Isaac Hayes' car from Escape from New York. It was the big bad guy from Escape from New York, anyway. Arnold Predator, Terminator exoskeleton, the henchman from Escape from New York, Snake Plissken checking out his watch, Escape from New York, Skyline from Escape from New York. I don't know if this is Detroit from RoboCop or not, but you got the Alien Queen who just tore up Bishop and threw him at the feet of RoboCop. I'm pretty sure that's the melting guy in RoboCop. This guy that I couldn't tell what it was before is a skull from the Terminator future. I believe that is represents the Terminator future. Yeah. And then of course you've got Emperor Palpatine from Return of the Jedi, Star Wars movies, the Aliens, ship, the Nostradamo. No, that's from the first movie. I don't remember. I don't remember what the ship in Aliens was called. I'm sorry to say. Arnold is the Terminator. I kind of wish they had like thrown in like the Running Man, like somewhere. There's the Abyss. There's the. I also forgot what these guys are called, but from RoboCop. Been 20 years since I've seen RoboCop. Okay. So then Enterprise. Con. Scanners. This guy is not ringing any bells for me. It's there, but it's not there. Of course, Ripley, Sigourney Weaver from Aliens, and the Blade Runner. The guy is building in Blade Runner. Tyrell, right? It was the Tyrell Corporation. But this guy whose face is all cut up and stuff, I am not figuring out who cut up face guy is. You know what movie is not on this list? Scanners. Maybe it's maybe it's when they talk about on one of their special, when they look at the special features there. Not special features, but then they, instead of, they do the year by year breakdown, and then they do like a category that they look at, and maybe Scanners is in one of there, because it's sure not listed here. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's Starman or not, now that I think about it. So I don't know. So I'm glad I discovered that in time to fill it. I was trying to roll this up, and it wouldn't roll up for me because it was on there. Awesome. All right, what do you guys think in the search tomorrow? Are you guys fans of the In the Search of documentaries? Do you think they're just excessively long and just like, oh man, why would I want to sit down for 5 hours and watch a video? They make it really easy to not have to sit the full 5 hours, except it's really good, so you end up spending more time than you think you initially would. That's what I think. I am really looking forward to watching it. I hope you like this unboxing video. And so I know I'm going to go watch In the Search of Tomorrow. Not today, but maybe tomorrow. Is that joke too cheesy? I don't know. It's what you get. Cheese. If they do a 90s one, they can wear the wrong trousers. No. Which one do they go to space? A Day Out? Wallace and Gromit? A Day Out? You do that. I hope they break into the 90s. I love the 80s. I think the movies are better in the 80s than they were in the 90s, but I hope that they continue on into the 90s, especially the sci-fi, because there's quite a few sci-fi movies that I really enjoy. And I think they're doing one for fantasy movies is the next thing after the Aliens, the Alien movie. And I think they're doing fantasy. I bet if I do an unboxing for 3, I bet the postcard's going to be in there. Rock on. Awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you're insanely jealous for not getting on their crowdfund page, Indigo, whichever one it is that they use. And you will find yourself going and getting on there now for the next one. Because they don't seem to be stopping, which I am happy for. Oh, I didn't say it. I got to say one thing that I have to say about that. The thing I most enjoy about any of the In Search of movies, the highlight of, and he wasn't listed on here, but I'm sure he is, since Bill and Ted they're talking about, is Alex Winter. he is my MVP in any of these movies. Whether in the Search of Darkness series or in the Search of the Last Action Hero, I could listen to Alex Winter talk about movies. I wish he had his own podcast or video show, vlog about talking about movies, because I would watch it. I just wanted to put that other, put it in the comments down below. Hashtag Alex Winter Podcast. I would think it would be great. And I'm really looking forward to everything he has to say about In the Search of Tomorrow. Hey, so I said I might tack on a review about In the Search of Darkness at the end of the video, but I am not. I think there's enough there to talk about to do a completely separate video, hopefully. But I just wanted to say, when this video goes out, that they have brought back, it is now available on a flash sale that ends August 7th. So you can get your copy of In the Search of Tomorrow. It did not disappoint. I watched it in 2 settings. It went by very fast for me. And yeah, I can't recommend it enough. In Search of Tomorrow. Check it out. Like I said, go to their 80sscifidoc.com. And if you haven't gotten your copy already, get your copy right now. You got it. Digital. Get the posters. I guess I have one complaint. It says that has a slipcover. Now, I don't know. I should check the version that I got. But this version comes with a slipcase. Mine did not. I don't remember taking it out of a slipcase. If I did, I don't know what happened to it. But there we go. There you are. Wherever we are, that's where we be. No, that's not. Wherever you go, there you are. Remember, wherever you go, there you are. I gotta say, I got this wrong. I got that wrong. It was not Starman. It was Flight of the Navigator. Should have known. And I don't know what that is. Still. And then that was some Roger Corman movie I don't remember ever watching. I believe. I could be wrong. Maybe that's what Space Hunter was in. Doesn't matter. Do we really care at this point? Okay, that's all I just wanted to say about the thing. Just letting you know, in case you're interested. I don't know what any of that means. Flash and symbol said you. Okay, I also wanted to say who drew which of those lovely posters, but I couldn't find that information, or that could be my fault. All that I know is that this one was the main poster, and then the other 2 posters. One is done by Dave Merrill. Hopefully I am saying that almost correctly. And Graham Humphreys. But I don't know which one's which. I was going to put on who they were, but if it's on there, I can't see it. If it's on the website, I can't see it. Let's say which one, because I don't know which one is poster 2, which one's poster 3. But I wanted to give them props because they're very lovely posters, guys. Good job. And so that's it. That's all I got to say for right now. Give it In Search of Tomorrow. I give 2 thumbs up. Gladly would I give it greater praise if I had more appendages. Thanks for watching, and we'll do a review sometime, hopefully, within August. Got the birthday movies coming up soon, though, so I'm gonna watch those instead. Guys, take care. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow.